Hello, this is Part1 MC here, and welcome back to Nekopara. I hope everyone is enjoying the series. Too many bloody voices last episode. I've been practicing, I want to say off camera, of I could do the Geordie and I can do chocolates, and I can do vanillas. It's just not in my vocal capability to do other voices other than three. Chocolates, vanillas, and cashew, my normal reading voice kind of thing. So yeah, last episode, everyone was in. Shiguri, I don't know, the little sister was there. Too many people. Now let's take this off. Because actually, I'm recording this the same day I'm going to put it up because I ran out of episodes. And I want to keep this as regular as possible. Well, that's the plan anyway. Right, back in. I'm back. Oh, back in this apartment. Master, please look at this, Master. It's amazing, Alright. Calm your tits. Vanilla. It's so cute. Oh no. It's so cute. It's really amazing. It really is. What happened? You both are so excited. I had just come back from shopping to find the two of them in really high spirits. They think we found the catnip or something. I couldn't imagine what had... Hang on. I couldn't imagine what had changed so drastically in the little time I'd been out. Well, maybe they were really getting into that cat toy. Please just come and take a look. It's really something, it really is. Yeah, I get that it's amazing, but what exactly is it? Just come here. Seeing is believing. I would be faster for you to just have a look. They've hung the cat toy up, haven't they? Faster to have a look? That's just an empty room. Chocolate and vanilla pulled me towards the empty room. Turn the light on. Whoa, what the... How the hell have they gotten all the money for it all? The moment the door was opened, there was a pink and white spread before my eyes. Bet there was. The colours overflowed from the floor, bed, dresser and cushions with their antique rose design. They also seemed to be a sweet, high-class scent wafting throughout. Clearly, a room that wasn't here before was spread out before my eyes. Stop spreading things out. I immediately started to wonder if I'd somehow walked into another dimension. Shiguri-chan arranged for all this, it's super duper cute. Shiguri felt pity and prepared this for us. This way, Master. This way, Master can say goodbye to his days of sleeping on the sofa. Now that you mention it, it has the same feel as your room back home, huh? I found my eyes greatly confused as I leaned against the wall. I remembered it was one of Shiguri's hobbies to decorate each of the cat girls' rooms to something like this. That was my Skype that went off in the background. Don't worry, wasn't yours. Unless you've got loads of friends and it might have been yours. Because of our traditional parents, Shiguri herself had a relatively normal Japanese-style room. So it seemed like she poured all her effort into the rooms instead of her own. Shiguri did always say that she dressed the cat girls according to her own tastes too. All of them except Maple. Which one was Maple? Yeah, the bed is really fluffy woofy and smells nice. It's super huge. This will be more than enough for Chocolate and me. While Shiguri might have been an education freak, I'd forgotten how much she really did spoil them. How did she get it all in? Unless he was just working downstairs and never heard anyone going up to the flat upstairs above the shop. Speaking of which, when did that girl have time to set all this up, or I should have waited? She must have brought this all in while I was out. That really speaks volumes about her abilities. Now she got the slave cats to come and help her. Well, this is your room, so use it as you wish. Yeah, you're jealous. Well, you do have that expensive looking bed and all. Shiguri said that master would say something like that. Huh? Obviously they mean a hidden meaning for him at some point. For him to use that bed, i.e. but... Master's room's a lot like ours and it's really nice too, you know. Master's bed is equally impressive. It's big and fluffy wuffy. What do you think? What do you think? Are you happy, Master? I really must take my hat off to how much Shiguri loves you. Is this his room then? Not that I have anything against pink. It's not the first choice I would choose for a boy. Even though pink used to be a boy's colour. Many years ago. Shiguri! I want to see him like... Obviously I don't have a webcam on. Like, his hands raised up in the air. How dare you give me all this free stuff and free food and not free and free furniture. God damn you, Shiguri. There was no way I could just throw out all the new things in the room. And so, I became burdened with a glorious fantasy princess room. Alright. So yeah, she's done it as a bit of a piss take. But surprisingly, I slept extremely well, so I didn't complain. It's nice to have so many changes of scenery. Bouncy, bouncy, it's so bouncy. I don't think they mean the bed. Achievement unlocked. Thank you very much. We'll look forward to seeing you again soon, Pat. So I guess this is like our second day. Welcome. The menu is right over there and specials are listed on this sign here. Thank you for waiting. Here is your seasonal millefeuille and chocolate Mont Blanc. I think it's Mont Blanc, isn't it? Ah, if you'd be dining in, please come right this way. Here's the menu. Here's your receipt. Will you be needing some dry ice to keep it cool while you carry it home? Dry ice. It's like frozen carbon dioxide. I don't think your bakery shop would have dry ice around. Not really. Alright, maybe I'll take this moment to bake some more sponge cake for the shortcakes. I looked through the window onto the bakery floor and saw that the customer traffic had calmed down a bit. Glancing at the clock, I saw it was almost 3 PM. It seemed that selling out and closing early and opening day actually got us noticed. Thanks to some tweets and blog posts, word of mouth had spread and we were really busy the next day. You could argue that it was just a big coincidence, but this was definitely all because of Shiguri. Master, we're almost out of fruit shortcakes. Cream puffs too. Got it. I'll start making more now then. Well, unless, I don't know, like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Obviously it's like only the second day, so you never ever, I would have thought, run out of stuff. I know most bakeries around here they generally stop doing anything by about 1 o'clock. That's it. And whatever's left is left, otherwise you don't want to, especially when you're dealing with stuff with cream in, you can't really keep it to the next day, unless it's UHT cream, and even then, yeah. Anyway, doesn't matter, it's only story, isn't it? Got it. I'll start making more now then. Master, we've received an order for a birthday cake. I'll leave the form over here. Alright, I'll check it later. To think chocolate and vanilla are actually able to help out this much. Actually, how the friggin' hell was he ever going to do this by himself, really, for this busy? I watched as the two of them quickly and energetically engaged the customers. Chocolate was as enthusiastic as always, while vanilla showed her attention to detail. They greatly contributed to the rising fame of the bakery as Lolasolol's poster cat girls. Oh. And I've just had a Skype message in the bottom right. I hope to God that hasn't recorded. Hopefully it hasn't. Damn you person for sending me a Skype message and your name came up. I really didn't expect much when I sought their assistance. But they've been a big help. Well, it's about time for a break, huh? This one is almost done anyways. I lightly stretched my neck side to side as I took the ingredients from the next batch and put them into the refrigerator. Good work, you two. Ooh, this is... Master, it's a cheesecake. Not only that, it's the rare kind too. It's rare cheesecake chocolate. The surface is all glossy. That looks like what we would call here an American cheesecake, as it's just the biscuit base and then the filling stuff. Typical cheesecake in the UK, we always put the jam stuff on top. Traditionally anyway. This is because you two have been working so hard. As requested, here is your reward. Here, Master. You've made this rare cheesecake for us. You're so kind, Master. This is the kind of joy you get from working hard. The eyes of the two cat girls were sparkling as they looked at the rare cheesecake with delight. It was worth it to see them this happy. I sat down into a chair and poured hot water into the teapot. Vanilla, Chocolate was thinking we should share some of this happiness with Shiguri-chan. But neither of us have a cell phone. How regretful. Chocolate sees we can't take a picture of it with a phone then. Huh. Cat girls without cameras are helpless. Chocolate knows, if we don't have a camera, then let's draw something. We'll put our emotions into a picture. Now, Master, I would like you to draw Chocolate and me. Be quick now. Just hurry up and eat it. Break time is almost over. I calmly urged them as I poured 3 cups of tea. As always, these two cat girls had limitless energy, but I seriously wondered if they were trying to act as silly as they were being. In that case, let's try some. Bite munch, munch, munch. Catface. It's so tasty. I love how soft and rich it is. And creamy and milky. I can feel Master's loving this. It's all salty. Chocolate is the happiest cat girl in the world right now. No. Poor. This exquisite amount of sweetness and slight burst of lemon. It's delicious. The cookie crust at the bottom is also, bitterness makes it so nice. I'm glad you two like it. I made some sauces for it too. It'd help if you two could give me some feedback on them. I bet they'd be bloody useless at feedback. Whatever you'd give them, it would just be lovely. You want them to actually say, no, you need a bit of this, need a bit of that. Whoa, meow! Isn't that Chocolate's favourite chocolate sauce? This is my favourite berry sauce. It even has matcha powder. Never heard of that. It's alright for everything to be this perfect. Are we allowed to be this happy? Ah, delicious. Both of them enhance the natural flavour of the unbaked cream cheese and double the deliciousness. So good. It's really delicious, Master. It tastes just like a professional's. It really does taste like a professional's work. Master is super cool. Well, I am a beginner, but I can at least do this. They've probably been waiting for an opportunity to praise me, so I suppose it's a good thing. After hearing their request, I actually secretly did some research on making rare cheesecakes, but I'll leave that as a secret. I'm going to have to Google rare cheesecakes. I don't know if it's maybe something that doesn't get made in Japan much. I'm gonna have a look. Cheesecake is one of my favourite desserts. I love cheesecake. I don't eat it because it's too fattening, but I adore cheesecake. Master's reward makes Chocolate so happy. On top of being praised, Chocolate actually gets to eat something delicious too. Chocolate's so happy. We're working really hard out there, after all. It would have been hard if Master was all alone, right? You're right, you two were a big help there. Don't bonk him on the head. I patted both the generally happy Chocolate and the proud Vanilla on the head. Good, pat them on the head, don't bonk them on the head. Chocolate will work even harder for Master's sake. Chocolate's gonna work really, really hard, right, Vanilla? I'll work so that my food expenses are covered, just enough that you can't call me a freeloader. Geez, you aren't being honest. You like working here too, right, Vanilla? It's because it's fun to work with Chocolate, that is all. That really is all there is to it. Haha, Chocolate's face is getting all red. Girls like that get their cheeks poked. Poke poke. Poke poke. I'm not turning red. Hey, cut it out. Even Master says not to do stuff like this while I'm eating. My poster cat girls were such adorable little things. I watched them go at it as I poured another cup of tea. I can understand why cat girls make great mascots though. It was heartwarming and sweet to see them act like such happy sisters. Since you two are helping me this much, you're going to have to really study hard, right? I've not pressed it, come on. Study? For what? How to make cakes? No, I would think it's that license thing you need where they get the bell around the neck. Ah, management. You already have decided to retire from your executive position, Master. No, you think I'm going to retire a few days after opening? Studying for your qualifications. You two remember what Shiguri said, right? Upon hearing my words, their blank expressions changed as their eyes began to shine. Qualifications? As in a bed? As in a bell? Yep, you two are working really hard as poster cat girls after all. Master, does that mean? Chocolate and Vanilla turned to each other with looks of amazement. Suddenly, they both stood up and bent forward across the table. Oh? Does that mean Chocolate and Vanilla have been helpful? Does that mean that we've been doing a good job? Why wouldn't that be obvious? Just give you a cake. Of course, that's what I said, right? If you two weren't around, I don't think I'd be able to keep the bakery going. Just like before, I tapped their heads and thanks again. Will Master be happy if Chocolate gets a bell? Of course. Master would be proud to have his 2 poster cat girls earn their bells. Yeah, I'm proud of you two, but as your owner, I want to have proof that I raised you two well too. That's why you two should work for your own sake as well. I'll also do my best alongside you two. They ruffled their hair. They closed their eyes and smiled even more brightly than before. Okay, Chocolate will work hard. Chocolate will do her absolute best like. Chocolate will work so hard that Master will always need Chocolate. If we receive our bells, will you take us out to play too? There are lots of places I want to go to, okay? I thought the bells would only go so they could go by themselves. So they wouldn't be basically picked up as strays if they've got the bell on. Because he's already been places with them. Oh, I wonder if they constantly have to stay in his presence even while out. Or something like that. Ah, sure. Whether it's amusement park or the aquarium, I'll take you two there. Yeah. Going to a music park with Master would make Chocolate so happy. Chocolate wants to go to the Little Mouse Kingdom. I think that's supposed to be Disneyland. I want to go and see an aurora, or a crater on the moon, or both. Both is good. Within reason, okay? Are you two listening? No, they've gone. 2 cat girls were lost in their own fantasy worlds while their eyes gleamed. I'd never thought that they'd start dreaming of going overseas or even space. A cat girl's dreams obviously weren't something to make light of. They were incredible. On the other hand, if it's anywhere we want, then Master's bed is good too. The first cat girl in history to go into outer space. Better yet, perhaps we could go as far as Mars. Hey, break's over, you two. Go get it. Op it. It was a bit of a struggle to bring Chocolate and Vanilla back to reality after they had travelled so far mentally. Bright light. Do. Right. I think that's a perfect... Oh. I don't know what that was supposed to be. It normally says Nekopara. Right, I'm going to leave it here for this episode, as I want to get it uploaded straight away, and it's probably going to take me about 3 hours. So thank you very much, guys, and I'll see you next time.